Tja, mehr hatten wir jetzt hier nicht. Also gut, es ist zwar jetzt nicht sehr viel, aber versuchen wir irgendwie noch den Donner zu besorgen. Zwei weitere Versuche haben wir gleich noch. Ja. Ich war mir zuerst nicht sicher. Aber hallo, du wunderbare lilahaarige Schönheit. Hallo, Shogun Raiden. Ihre Exzellenz, die allmächtige Narukami Ogosho. Sie hat dem Volk von Inazuma eine unvergängliche Ewigkeit versprochen. So, liebe Leute von heute, und damit herzlichst willkommen zurück hier bei Genshin Impact für die PlayStation 4, hier mitten, naja fast mittig hier im Auge des Sturmes auf der Insel Seirei, wo wir heute in dem Part beginnen werden, nachdem wir im letzten Part zu guter Letzt niemand Geringeres als Raiden Shogun erhalten haben. Ja, Raiden Shogun hatten wir zu guter Letzt erhalten. War natürlich mehr als unerwartet ja gewesen. Aber was soll's. Wir haben Raiden Shogun dann jetzt auch erst einmal in unserer großen Kämpferriege. Allerdings hatten wir, wie schon, naja, in dem Rest des letzten Parts angesprochen gehabt, dass wir natürlich jetzt ein paar klitzekleine Probleme dabei hatten. Nämlich, wir haben aktuell keine so gute Waffe für sie. Das ist jetzt erstmal ein klitzekleines Problem. Aber ich habe mich darum jetzt auch schon mal ein klitzekleines bisschen drum gekümmert. Denn Raiden Shogun, die wir aktuell auf Level 60 schon mal gebracht haben, haben wir eine, naja, sagen wir mal übergangsweise diese Waffe gegeben. Die Mondpike, die Stangenwaffe. Selbst geschmiedet. Aktuell auch bloß auf Level 20. Da haben wir auch noch nicht die nötigen Materialien übrig gehabt, um die noch ein bisschen weiter aufzuleveln. Um somit dann auch noch Raiden Shogun weiter zu leveln. Die Artefakte sind, ein bisschen standardmäßig zusammengewürfelt aus Gladiatorenwaffen und dann natürlich auch noch nicht Gladiatorenwaffen, sondern Gladiatoren-Artefakte und dann natürlich auch noch, ja, verbannte Artefakte. Ist gerade nicht gerade so das Optimalste, was wir ihr geben konnten, aber aktuell besser als nichts. Und daher, aktuell, haben wir sowieso auch noch eine andere Sache mal wieder total verpeilt. Ich habe ja auch in den letzten Parts auch mal so ein paar tägliche Missionen gemacht. Also, in einem Part habe ich eine tägliche Mission gemacht, ansonsten hier einmal offscreen. Und ja, ich habe das Ganze so gemacht, weil ich gedacht habe, yo, um den Legendenauftrag zu Raiden Shogun zu machen, bräuchten wir 3 Legendenschlüssel. Das war wiederum mal wieder eine Fehleinschätzung meinerseits. Aber was ist das jetzt hier? Bei den blassen Strahlen ziehe ich eins umher. Ach, das ist mal wieder etwas. Okay, das ist irgendwas hier ganz anderes. Aber das hat ja was immer noch mit unserem Angelauftrag zu tun. Lassen wir jetzt erstmal außen vor, weil wir wollen jetzt endlich mal den Legendenauftrag Imperatrix Umbrosa starten. Der Raiden Shogun Legendenauftrag. Tja, die einsame Utopie. Dein Abenteuer ist nun vorerst zu Ende. Du und Paimon beschließen, der Statue des Allgegenwärtigen einen Besuch abzustatten. Tja, ich bin da mal gespannt, was wir dann noch so erfahren werden über Raiden Shogun, über ihre Vergangenheit und was sie schlussendlich dazu bewegt hatte. Naja, wir wissen ja, was sie eigentlich dazu bewegt hatte, den Plan der Ewigkeit einzusetzen oder besser gesagt auszuführen. Aber hey, lassen wir jetzt einfach mal Raiden Shogun in diesem Part mal für sich sprechen. Wäre zwar jetzt eigentlich wirklich nochmal um einiges besser gewesen, hätten wir Raiden Shogun schon einsatzbereit hingekriegt. Aber was nicht ist, das ist nicht. Also müssen wir erstmal mit der Raiden Shogun, der Hauptstory, vorlieb nehmen. Tja, die Statue des Allgegenwärtigen.
If the Tenryo Commission won't assist in dealing with the thunderstorm, the consequences could be catastrophic.
It's not that we're unwilling to do our part. We just don't have any spare hands right now. I hope you can understand.
Exactly. So let's keep the discussion going and see if we can find a solution.
Hey, Toma! What's going on?
Hello you two. We were just talking about what an impact you've made in Inazuma.
Ah, was für ein Zufall.
Greetings. Thank you both again for delivering Miss Hiragi's letter that time.
Ah, so they're friends of yours. I'm Master Kamaji's servant. Call me Ippei.
Es hört sich an, als hättet ihr eine Art Problem.
Well, the Tri-Commission's work used to consist of gathering information for the Shogun and carrying out any duties she assigned. But recently, she announced that she wishes to spend some time in solitude and self-reflection. Since she is refusing to receive any visitors, there is no one to tell us what to do. We all understand if the Shogun needs some quiet time to gather her thoughts. The only problem is, in the meantime, the thunderstorm out at sea has been getting wilder.
Man sagt mir, es sei eine Manifestation des Willens des Shoguns über das über den Sakoko-Zustand. Augenharz-Sekret.
Yep, that's the one. And all the time it's been there, the storm has never changed in shape or size. But now, it seems to be drawing closer to Inazuma.
What? So her will's changed and she wants to destroy Inazuma now? Or is this her way of trying to get revenge on us?
Das wäre nun wirklich zu kindisch.
Oh yeah, you're right. If she really wanted to get revenge on us, she could just strike us with lightning right here. Which would also be pretty scary.
I don't think you need to worry about that. The reason we're concerned is that we've never known the Almighty Shogun's will to falter before.
Considering Liu as god left not too long ago, it's hard not to take it as a bad sign. A lot of people now believe that the thunderstorm is getting wilder because the almighty Shogun is having health problems. The fact that she won't see anyone right now makes us concerned that things are only going to get worse.
Es muss einen Grund für die Unordnung des Unwetters geben. Allein Unordnung des Unwetters.
Right. So, before rumors start spreading, Miss Kamisato got me to come here and discuss countermeasures with the Tenryo Commission. We need to make sure we're prepared to deal with the chaos if and when it arrives.
Unfortunately, the reality is that the Tenryo Commission is facing huge internal instability at the moment. The Kujo clan has lost control over the other clans.
Huh? Why is that?
The Kujo clan is still awaiting the Shogun's trial for colluding with the Fatui and nearly destroying the whole of Inazuma. Everyone knows that a change of commissioner is inevitable. It's just a matter of time before the almighty Shogun hands down her decree.
To put it simply, no one will take orders from the Kujo clan anymore. But there's still work that has to be done.
If Mr. Takayuki was in better health, there might be a way through. But now?
My lack of ability is to blame. I failed to uncover the truth in time, and I failed to stop my father. And now, as acting head of the clan, I'm failing to quell the unrest.
Don't blame yourself, Master. You have to at least keep your chin up until your older brother returns. The Kujo clan can't cope with any more instability in its current state.
Yes, you're right. Masahito has enough on his plate at the moment. Mustn't cause any more issues for him. Okay, Toma, let's revisit this discussion in a few days. Right now, I need to go visit Takatsukasa Susumu, head of the Takatsukasa clan. He's the only one capable of taking charge of the situation now.
I suppose. Well, okay, no problem. A speedy resolution to the Tenryo Commission's internal issues is in our best interest as well.
I'll come with you, Master.
No need. I'll handle this by myself.
Oh, okay. Take care then. Come back soon.
If you think about it, both the thunderstorm situation and the issue with the Tenryo Commission have been caused by the Shogun's decision to take some time off, right? If things carry on like this, people will start to panic.
Und was, wenn wir sie rausbitten?
You can actually do that?
Don't know for sure, but we may as well try. Whether she takes us up on the offer or not will depend on what mood she's in.
Sounds like you guys know what to do. Shall I leave it up to you then? You know, everyone's worrying about the Shogun's condition, but if people got to see her in person, it would put their fears to rest.
Ich versuche es.
Thank you very much. I owe you one, again.
The way Paimon sees it, there's only one person who might have the chance to see the Shogun while she's isolating, right? Let's take a trip to the Grand Narukami Shrine.
Sollen wir, sag jetzt, eine Doppelgängerin von ihr werden? Spiegelung der Welt der was? Naja, wir müssen jetzt erstmal Yamiko aufsuchen. Vielleicht weiß sie ja Rat. Okay, irgendwas stimmt jetzt mit meinem Kopfhörer nicht. Das schien sich jetzt bei den Kabeln irgendwas verdreht zu haben. Aber ja, jetzt müssen wir erstmal Yamiko aufsuchen. Und die wiederum wird uns jetzt erstmal bei unserem neuen Shogun-Problem mal kurz helfen. Warte mal, was? Okay, das war wohl irgendeine Art von Weltauftrag, den ich vor langer Zeit mal angenommen habe auf der Suche nach dem Angeln. Kram.
I wasn't expecting to receive VIP shrine visitors during downtime. So I suppose you're here just to visit me?
Es gibt etwas, das ich gerne mit dir besprechen würde.
How cold. I saved your skin, didn't I? Surely you could at least humor me by engaging in some small talk first? Then again, I suppose your frankness is part of your charm. So tell me,
Danke.
what is the matter?
We heard the Shogun decided to take a break, and since then the thunderstorm around Inazuma has gotten wilder. Rumor has it that the thunderstorm is affected by the Shogun's will, so people are worrying that something might be wrong with her.
Sie ist auch verpflichtet, Entscheidungen über die Angelegenheiten der Tenryo-Verwaltung zu treffen.
All right. There's little purpose in keeping anything hidden from you anyway. Since the battle, the Shogun has been greatly troubled and her temperament has changed drastically.
What?
Große Veränderung des Temperaments?
Her power was already on the decline. Then you dealt her that fateful strike. The defeat was a heavy blow to her. It also didn't help that I forgot to bring her some tricolor dango and light novels when I went to see her. Oh, the poor thing. Without desserts and books to console herself with, she was so angry she quite simply lost it. Crying and ranting and raving. Oh, I could hardly bear to see her that way.
You expect us to believe that a god would throw a temper tantrum over something like that?
Ich hätte dir nie glauben dürfen.
Before you get too indignant, consider the fact that your concerns sound every bit as nonsensical to me as that blatant lie did to you. Faye seeks eternity. To her, mortal lives come and go in the blink of an eye. Of what consequence to her are mortal concerns for her well-being?
You're saying she's fine, right?
I don't know the details. She said she wanted to rest, and I have nothing pressing that requires her attention, so there is no reason to disturb her. I have heard about the thunderstorm, though. As to the cause, it is not inconceivable that, as you suggest, her will has wavered somewhat.
Sie langweilt sich bestimmt.
I am the only one in all of Inazuma who can visit her while she is resting. But tell me, why should this concern me? Why should I do this for you, when I already have everything one could ever want, and have seen everything one could ever wish to see?
Für Ei.
I like that answer. Here is the pass permit. Show it to the Okuzumeshu at the gate, and he will let you in.
Thanks, Miko!
My question was in jest, but since you answered it in earnest, please stay true to your word. Oh, and don't forget to return the pass permit to me after you have finished with it.
Na gut. Werden wir machen. Der Passierschein. Ach ja, die haben's irgendwie hier mit Passierscheine. Schon in Liyue gab es besondere Passierscheine. Und nun wiederum hier in Inazuma. Muss ich jetzt langsam aber wirklich mal feststellen, dass irgendwas mit meinem Kopfhörer nicht stimmt. Da knistert es jetzt ein bisschen zu sehr. Ja, irgendein Kabel ist sicherlich nicht gerade richtig verknotet oder entknotet. Dann kann schon mal passieren, dass mal ein paar Störgeräusche kommen, wenn die Kabel nicht richtig sitzen. Und zum Beispiel auch durch irgendeinen Grund ein bisschen, naja, wie schon gesagt, verknotet sind. Oder verdreht. Na, sei's drum. Das Knistern stört ja sowieso bloß mich beim Zuhören hier des Ganzen.
The almighty Shogun has requested solitude. No visitors allowed.
Im Video wird das Knistern ja sowieso nicht zu hören sein.
Oh, we've got a pass permit from Miko.
Don't be ridiculous. Lady Guji never gives her pass permit to another person. Not even esteemed travelers like yourselves. Guji-ai is only authorized to hold that pass permit because of the trust that the almighty Shogun places in her, and her alone. Wait, this is authentic.
Man kann ihn nicht fälschen, oder?
Understood. Then as the Shogun has ordered, I must not stand in your way. Apologies. Please proceed. Since the Shogun is resting at this time, please be especially respectful and make sure your behavior is impeccable.
So, weiter geht's, weiter geht's. Wie geht es denn jetzt Shogun Raiden nach ihrer Niederlage? Ach ja, jener Ort, wo wir damals La Signora bezwungen haben.
Look how she's pacing back and forth. Don't you think she looks a little anxious?
How did you get in? Trespassers are to be eliminated at once.
Wait, no, it's us! Why are you treating us like we're your enemies? We made amends, didn't we? Also, we got in by totally legitimate means!
Denied. Use of force has been forbidden. Anyway, be gone. Do not disturb my solitude.
Was ist mit dir? Ein kleiner Zwiespalt? Zwischen deiner einen Hälfte und deiner anderen Hälfte? Deines wahren Ichs und deines, naja, Puppen-Ichs?
That is of no concern. This is my recuperation state.
What did you make of this? She's acting strange, huh?
Die Puppe muss sich auch erholen?
This body has no need of rest. But I am an assistant to the one within. If she wishes to rest, I must follow her will.
Paimon gets it. So this is all A's doing. But why? Surely you going about your business doesn't interfere with the plane of Euthymia. She's got plenty of space in there. Seems like it would be the perfect place for rest and relaxation.
I do as she wishes. I can say no more than this.
Hey, alle wollen dich sehen.
I cannot. In my current state, even if I went out, I could do nothing. I am currently unwilling to deal with any business. I am also incapable of it.
What do you mean by that?
It has been forbidden. Please refrain from making me talk any further.
What should we do? It feels like this conversation is going nowhere.
Ist sie krank?
Ah, it's you two. It's been a while. The Shogun can't do much at the moment. Come straight in and see me.
Natürlich, wir sollen mal wieder in ihre utopischen Gefilden rein. Es sind wirklich quasi zwei Persönlichkeiten im einen Körper. Ihre künstlich erschaffene Persönlichkeit der Puppe, die sich eigentlich ja um all die Angelegenheiten von Inazuma kümmern sollte. Und dann jetzt natürlich ihre wahre Persönlichkeit, die hier in den utopischen Gefilden, die jetzt natürlich ja nicht mehr so düster aussehen. Okay, um Wein wollen wir uns jetzt nicht kümmern. Ich war gerade beim Erzählen. Und nun sagt ja hier ihre utopischen Gefilde, wo sie, naja, nach der Ewigkeit strebte, meditierte.
That was terrifying! Would it be so hard to give us a little warning first?
It's not your first time. I don't see what there is to be so alarmed about.
So, is the Shogun broken? Are you gonna get it fixed, or...?
Don't worry. The Shogun's not broken. I've just temporarily disabled many of her functions. Currently, the Shogun is unable to handle any business and cannot appear as me. So the easiest solution was to announce that I am resting.
Aha, darum sagt sie immer verboten.
As I said, I need to think about Inazuma's eternity, and thinking takes time. But the Shogun is still running based on her old rules. I can't allow her to make any mistakes while I am working things out.
Have you tried turning it off and on again?
No, she was not created to ever be turned off. Furthermore, I had even predicted at the time that I may wish to modify the Shogun's operational rules at some point in the future. However, such changes would not be conducive to eternity.
Genauso hart zu sich selbst.
That's why the Shogun has a robust system to safeguard against modification. It's also to protect against unforeseen circumstances. For now, while I figure out the form that eternity should take, it's more effective for me to temporarily disable some of the puppet's functions, rather than attempt to modify her rules.
Oh, Paimon gets it now! The thunderstorm's getting out of control because some of the Shogun's functions have been disabled.
The thunderstorm is getting out of control? This is the first I've heard of it.
Huh? Okay, well, let us bring you up to speed.
Du und Paimon erzählt Ei von dem Sturm.
I see. So the thunderstorm is drawing closer.
You can fix it, right?
It's just a minor error. This kind of thing was bound to happen. A small modification to the Shogun should fix it.
Tja, was für eine gelassene Aussage.
Don't look at me like that. I've never had to tinker with the Shogun before, and she's very complicated. It's practically inevitable for something to go wrong when you start tweaking things. Yes, that's it. I'm not making excuses. It's the truth.
It's fine, just as long as you can fix it is all.
Und bist du in deinem Denken über die Ewigkeit schon weitergekommen?
Not much. As before, I can see the way forward, yet there are still contradictions. But there is no urgency. To reach an ill-conceived verdict in haste, just for the sake of having reached one, would be a confusion of priorities.
Wie wäre es mit einem Spaziergang?
If everyone sees that the Shogun is in good health, it'll put all the speculation and rumors out there to rest. And who knows? A change of scenery might put you in a different mood and give you some fresh inspiration.
You mean, leave the plane of Euthymia?
Vielleicht, naja, du warst lange nicht mehr draußen, oder?
It's unnecessary, as far as I'm concerned. But since you're inviting me, a change of pace might well be nice. All right then. I'll come out for a while. Oh, since the theme of the day is a change of pace, you can just call me A. I'm not a great fan of rigid titles.
What? But you're just A's consciousness, aren't you? Can consciousness actually leave this place?
I have my ways. I would never subject myself to imprisonment voluntarily.
Oh, great! Then there's nothing to worry about. Allow us to be your tour guides.
Tour guides? What's a tour guide?
Someone to show you around the Inazuma of today and give you tips on where to eat and how to have fun. All right, let's go!
Das wird jetzt interessant werden. Wir führen Raiden Shogun in ihrem eigenen Land. Ja, als Tourguide.